Welcome to Turkish Stars Explained. If you enjoy fast, no-fluff updates with real signals, go ahead and subscribe right now, because this Spain era is moving fast, and you don't want to miss the next drop. Today's topic. Jaan Yaman's Spain move just became official in the most visual way possible. We finally got the first official images from the Butterfly Labyrinth, and these photos are more than nice pictures. They're a controlled signal. They tell you tone, positioning, and what kind of audience this series is actually chasing. So in this video, I'm breaking down 3 things. First, what the images suggest about the real vibe and genre. Second, why this Spain move matters strategically for Jaan's international path. And third, the next rollout signals to watch so we can tell whether this becomes a true gateway moment, or just another project that stays inside the fan bubble. Let's start with the obvious. First, official images usually don't happen by accident. When a production shares early photos, they're not just giving fans crumbs, they're setting expectations. It's like the first handshake with the public. This is what we are. This is how you should feel about it. And what do these images communicate? First takeaway. This does not look like a simple romance. The vibe is sharper, more stylized, more tense. You can feel that romantic thriller energy, the kind of series that wants you to press next episode without thinking. There's usually a reason for that choice. A pure romance can be huge, but it often depends on local cultural taste and chemistry-driven fandom. A thriller format travels differently. Suspense, secrets, danger, and twists are universal. Even if someone doesn't know the star, the genre itself pulls them in. So if the show is truly leaning into that thriller mood, that's already a strategic move, because it's not designed only for fans. It's designed for casual viewers who just want something bingeable. Now about the story premise. The premise being described is built around a woman whose life changes after crossing paths with a secret agent. The moment she discovers betrayal, the story pivots into obsession, truth-seeking, and revenge. That setup matters because it tells you the engine of the show. It's not will they/won't they romance. It's what is real, who is lying, and what happens when trust breaks. That kind of engine is perfect for streaming-era storytelling. Creates tension. Creates cliffhangers. Creates conversation. And those things create one very important outcome: retention. And retention is what turns a show into a platform favorite. So visually and structurally, these first images suggest the show wants to compete in that addictive modern thriller space, not just a traditional romantic lane. Second takeaway. This project looks like positioning, not randomness. Let's zoom out. Spain is not just another country. Spain can be a gateway market. And when I say gateway, I mean a place where momentum can convert into something bigger. Mainstream awareness, press amplification, and platform confidence. Why Spain matters. Spain has a strong entertainment culture, active media coverage, and a streaming audience that responds quickly when something catches fire. If a show starts to trend locally and the conversation grows beyond the fandom, it can become a story the industry pays attention to. And that's the moment when international moves stop looking like isolated events and start looking like a pattern. For Jaan Yaman, building a pattern is everything. Italy built a foundation with Sandokan. Proved scale and event series potential. Spain offers something different. A market that can test whether the momentum can translate into a broader mainstream audience outside the original base. That's what makes the Spain era interesting. Because if it converts in Spain, it becomes easier to sell the narrative to bigger platforms. This is not only fandom. This travels. And that's how careers shift. Not through one viral moment but through repeatable proof. Third takeaway. The first images are step 1. The real test is the rollout signals that follow. So what should we watch next? Signal number 1. Platform and placement strategy. This is crucial. A lot of shows are good. The difference is how they are pushed. When the platform or network officially confirms the series and begins placement decisions, you'll see whether this is a real priority or just a quiet release. If it gets strong homepage positioning, prominent rows, and consistent visibility, that's a big sign of confidence. If it's hidden deep in the catalog with minimal promotion, that tells you they're not betting big. Signal number 2. Trailer timing. The timing of a teaser or trailer after first images is one of the clearest clues about campaign speed. If a teaser arrives soon, it usually means the marketing machine is already moving, and they're building awareness early. If it stays quiet for a long time, it can mean they're holding it for a larger promotional window, which can be good or bad depending on context. Sometimes it means they're planning something bigger. Sometimes it means it's not fully locked yet. Either way, the timing matters. Signal number 3. Non-fan buzz. This is the one most people ignore. Fan engagement is important, but it's not the same as crossover. The real conversion moment happens when people who are not already invested start talking about it. Casual viewers, thriller fans, Spanish entertainment pages, mainstream media, neutral commentators. If you start seeing reactions like, "I don't usually watch this kind of show but," or "I saw this on the homepage and clicked," that's the green flag. Because that's when the algorithm learns. This content has pull beyond the core audience. And once the algorithm learns that, everything changes. Now, quick opinion. I actually think this is a smart lane for Jaan Yaman, if the execution matches the positioning. A thriller gives you a clean promise. Mystery, tension, payoff. And if the story delivers twists and emotional stakes, you get the best of both worlds. Romance intensity and thriller addiction. That combination is exactly what creates global binge hits. So here's the bottom line. The first official images are a signal that the Spain era is real and the tone is likely designed to travel. But the real proof will be what happens next. Platform push, trailer timing, and whether the buzz escapes the fan circle. Now I want your take. Do you want Jaan Yaman more in thriller roles like this? Or more in adventure roles like Sandokan? Comment thriller or adventure. If this breakdown helped, leave a like. And if you're not subscribed yet, subscribe and turn on notifications, because as soon as we get the next signal like a trailer date or a platform confirmation, I'll drop a fast update. See you in the next one.